everyone, welcome to my channel. I picked up a half pepperoni, half anchovy pizza on the way back from Home Depot. I had to go to Home Depot to get those appliance bulbs, that have, there's two bulbs underneath my microwave oven, and also the bulb that's in the oven went out, so I had to get those new bulbs. So I headed on over there. It was so dimly lit. I thought maybe it had been closed because the streets were pretty quiet, not too much traffic. And it was like 9 o'clock, so I thought maybe Home Depot, but I forget the date, but Home Depot, the local Home Depot is actually going to be closed at 6 o'clock. They're going to lose a lot of business. They usually open in the summertime until 9 o'clock. Let me pour a drink here. If I was next to the sink, this is what I usually drink here. This ocean spray. But I cut it with water, which is funny because I can eat plenty of sweets, but I find this too sweet. I tend to cut it with water, like half and half. I decided to call in a pizza on the way home. Because I've got nothing in the house to really eat. Start off with a pepperoni slice. Here it is. Really takes up the whole camera view there. Let's see what we got. Let's go for a smaller slice. Yeah, it's a little light. I did get a salad here, so it's not completely unhealthy. But to counter the salad, if I can not get any on my sleeve here, it's carrot cake. I really have to try making some pizza at home, but I've been researching the pizza stones you put in the oven, and they either crack or also they put out a pretty bad odor, I guess, when you heat them up in the oven. So when I was at Home Depot, I decided to go buy some vegetable seeds to start some tomato plants. And I was actually expecting the racks of seeds to be empty. I figured people would be doing a lot of gardening this summer with the expectation that there won't be much fresh produce in the grocery store. piece of anchovy now. It's got a lot of grease on it. I was always thinking that it would be a good idea to do a little pre-cook on the pepperoni. The anchovy's got a lot of oil in it, but the pepperoni, if you took some of the grease out, maybe it would be better for the pizza in the end. But if you're using whole fat cheese, I think cheese has a lot of fat in it too. Yeah, I really like anchovies. I know it's not for everyone. I had a video made that is just me talking. It's not really ASMR. It's about 40 minutes, and it's about my experience going to the grocery store yesterday. And I wasn't sure if I should upload it to the ASMR channel, because it really isn't ASMR, it's just me talking. And I show what I purchased. It was kind of funny because I had been at the grocery store a couple of days ago, and I bought some toilet paper, and I gave in to the illogical. No, well, I know how to say it. I gave in to the anxiety of not having toilet paper, so I bought another bag. So I bought 2 of those 20 roll bags of toilet paper, Scott's toilet paper. So when I went in, it must have been just before like critical mass, where people start to panic because the paper aisle was filled with stuff. You know, it wasn't as empty as wasn't unusually empty. But it was a good thing because yesterday when I went into the grocery store, the whole paper aisle was completely empty. People even bought all the boxes of Kleenex and all the packages of napkins. They bought all the paper products. I don't even know if paper plates were there. The whole aisle looked completely empty. Surprisingly, there was a milk. I needed a gallon of milk. I wanted to get a loaf of bread, but there was no bread. All the bread was gone. There was no eggs. And the whole meat department was cleaned out. There was no fresh chicken or any meat products whatsoever. I mean, fresh meat products, you could still go to the deli and buy stuff at the deli, but there was like no hamburgers, roasts, or pork chops, or chicken wings, chicken breast, no chicken. The whole it would have been nice to have some hamburger, but if I bought the hamburger, I would have thought of buying or making like spaghetti sauce with meat and meatballs. But when I went into the pasta aisle, all the pasta was cleaned out. There was no pasta, and there was no spaghetti sauce. I don't know if any of you know it, but I've got a gardening channel, and I have a honey bee hive. And one of the things things that can happen if your bees survive the winter going into spring, where I think like Friday's supposed to be 70 degrees. The queen starts to lay eggs again, and they start to make more bees. But what happens is it's going to be like 70 degrees, and then I think it's going to cool down again. It gets seasonably cold temperatures. But the bees will be more active, and if they don't have enough honey in the hive, they can starve. So one of the things that beekeepers do is they can, if they look in the hive and it doesn't look like there's enough food, you start feeding the bees sugar water or sugar. And so I went into the baking aisle. All the sugar was gone. You could still get sugar cubes, and I bought 2 of the small boxes, but like the 5 and the 10-pound bags, I think they're 5-pound bags, all the sugar was gone. And then when I went into the produce department, there was no tomatoes, no potatoes, all the potatoes and the onions, everything. There was like iceberg, there was plenty of iceberg lettuce. I don't think there was any cucumbers. There was plenty of bananas. And so that's why I thought people would start going to buy the packages of seeds. Do a lot of gardening this summer, because there might not be a lot of tomatoes available. I got Italian dressing here for my salad. So put this on here. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. I only had 2 slices so far. I feel like having some salad. Maybe I'll upload that other video that I did with me just talking and showing what I bought for groceries on that Let's Learn English channel. That I just have that one video. I don't know, it was an idea I had that maybe there was a market for that, for people that English is a second language. I could, that was the idea. Maybe that would something I could do. So I bought tomato seeds, lettuce, cucumbers, eggplant. I was gonna go to the grocery store tonight because then it dawned on me. I'm like a lot of other people that have those bread makers, probably got it for a Christmas gift and never used it. So I might have to start making your own bread, and hopefully there'll be flour, all the ingredients to make bread. You're gonna need some yeast. I was looking online and I saw that you can clean the glass, the oven door glass, with just baking soda. You make up a paste, and it's as good as that toxic stuff that they sell for degreasing the glass. So I want to give that a try, clean the glass. I haven't been able to look in the oven through that glass for years. If I do any baking, I want want to be able to, look in through that glass and not having to open up the door every time I need to take a look at the progress of whatever I'm baking. So yeah, I'm reading all the comments for the reviews for the baking stones on Amazon, and they're not good. People say those stones smell and then they crack a lot. So I'm thinking the option is they have these really heavy gauge metal plates that you can purchase, and you put those in the oven, and you're supposed to get a lot better browning on the bottom of the pizza. Better cooking with those metal plates than the pizza stone. But it's like $100. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna buy, is one of those metal plates. So the last I checked, my honeybees are still alive. I've got a temperature gauge, remote temperature gauge in the beehive, and from what I can tell, they're still generating heat. So there's still some live bees in the beehive for now. With my hand. If you're a commercial beekeeper, you use a lot of sugar to feed your bees. So if there's a shortage of sugar, those prices are gonna go up, and then honey prices will go up too. these small organic cherry tomatoes. I had to buy some. Just because it says organic on it, you usually have to pay more. But all the loose tomatoes, all the greenhouse tomatoes were all gone. I can't pick anything up with this plastic fork. There we go. I bought some carrot seeds too. I have pretty good success growing carrots. For some reason, I never really have success with cucumbers. I used to be able to grow cucumbers. Now they never really produce for me. One more tomato. I bet there's a lot of preppers out there saying, who do you think's crazy now? You know, all these people that practice being self-reliant, grow their own food on their homesteads. They're all laughing. I should try getting some of that sparkling water, mixing this with that sparkling water. Make it like a, what is this, grape ginger ale or something like that. I'd give that a try. Alright. And I want this cake to taste like Italian dressing. Oh man. Carrot cake. This is a good slice too. This is gonna be good. Yep. Delicious. I'm still looking into getting a new computer. I almost thought about, there's a place in Boston, in Cambridge, called Micro Center, and they have these, they have the brand, I forget the name, it's also on Amazon, but I don't know if I want to buy a complete computer or build one myself and buy all the individual components. Another thing is the graphics cards. There might be a shortage soon on computer parts because of the shutdown in manufacturing in China. The prices definitely will be going up too, if they're even available. Everybody's buying those graphics cards for Bitcoin mining, so they drive up all the prices of the graphics cards. that's good. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by, watching another one of my videos. That was a half pepperoni, half anchovy pizza with a garden salad and a slice of carrot cake and some grape juice cut with water. So thanks for your continued support. Thank you for your comments. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors, and thank you for using the Amazon links in the description to get you over to Amazon to make any of your Amazon purchases. Really appreciate that. Yeah, really appreciate your continued support. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. I don't know how much it helps, but I wash my hands as soon as I come home. And yeah, sort of uncertain times right now, but I'm sure everything's gonna work out. So thanks again everyone, and until next video, bye. Thanks for watching.